back here on the campus of Indiana University South Bend here in the Student Activities Center for IU South Bend Women's Soccer Media Day here on the Regional Radio Sports Network. Tanner Camp looking forward to many, many more IU South Bend soccer matches for another season in the 2025 campaign. And again, you can check out every single match, which will be at Newton Park in Lakeville, Indiana, on our website at rrsn.com. And we have got the only all-conference player ever in the history of IU South Bend women's soccer, and that's sophomore Olivia Enyeart, of course, the former Lake Central Indian. And Olivia, great to see you another season. Obviously, I know 3-14-1. Look, I know record-wise that's not what you want. I know it's not what the team wants, but it just felt like every single match, let's even go more minute, every single pass, it felt like the team was getting better each and every single time out. From your perspective from last year, what were some of the things that you were most proud of from your team after last year?
I was most proud of our ability to get up on the field and everything. A lot of the time, I know at the beginning of the season, we were really struggling to get higher up on the field, get into the attack more. And I'm just so proud that we were able to take that next step and start working on that more offensive play as well as still connecting with our defense.
Obviously, last year, a big, big moment. You were named CCAC second team all-conference. First time ever an IU South Bend women's soccer player was named that honor, and it was adamant. Obviously, 6 goals, 3 assists, 15 points, all of which you led. That just goes to show, Bobby trusted you right away. Even as a freshman, he trusted you right away. He did the same for both Alex and Riley when they first came on, trusting them right away to try to build this program up. Just talk a little bit about when you got that announcement that you were going to be an all-conference performer. And I know that you're not satisfied, still a lot of soccer to go, but still, what a high honor to be the first ever all-conference player.
Yeah, I really am just grateful for the opportunity and everything. Being named second team and everything was just honestly astonishing and everything, being a freshman coming in, but just the fact that I've been able to Bobby being able to trust me was just such a great thing as well. I'm so grateful for this opportunity and being able to be here and help out my team and everything like that.
Let's talk a little bit more about Coach Barnes. I talked with Riley about this. Great success at Ohio Wesleyan. If you take a look right here during his time, he, at one point, a 60-game winning streak at the D3 level. You take a look at his overall record. Even with the last couple seasons, he still has 229 wins under his belt. So he has proven that he can turn any program around. Just talk a little bit about when you had the chance to go on your recruiting visit, when you made the decision. What about Coach Barnes have you been most impressed with at this point? Again, he put a lot of trust in you, and you've certainly exceeded those expectations right now.
Yeah, definitely just his passion for the game and everything is what really made me want to come here, is just how much he cares about everything and how enthusiastic he is about the games and practices, and he always shows up ready and prepared, and he's always ready to help you outside as well. If you want extra practices in, he's always willing to do that. So just to his enthusiastic personality is just what really makes him such a great coach.
Let's talk a little bit about the decision to come. Obviously, what's great about this campus, when you graduate, I know this is still a little ways away, but it will say Indiana University. We talked to Riley about that opportunity for the education. The fact that she still could have one more year, but she's ready to move on for her master's program. Talk a little bit about just the decision, even outside of soccer, to come here. It's a great program that's got many wonderful opportunities, and like mentioned before, small class sizes as well.
Yes, that was a major thing for me, is small class sizes. I did not want to go to a big university and kind of just get lost there. A lot of the time I wanted something more where you have a close-knit community and everything. That's really what drew me to this school, and also just the beauty of it and everything. It being such a small campus, you don't expect it to be so beautiful, and the walk to class over the bridge is just, it's gorgeous. So it's just a really pretty campus and has a lot of great things to it. So
now, as we get ready for the upcoming season for you, what yourself, obviously you look at, you're an all-conference performer. Some players could say, all right, well, I know what I need to do, but I know how Bobby's approach has been, and I know with your approach, you're not going to be satisfied with anything. You want to get some more wins. You want to help this team achieve more goals in that regard. So what have you done over the summer to get yourself ready? Again, already a lot of expectation for you. Coach Barnes has put a lot of trust in you, and I know you don't want to let him or the rest of your team down. So what have you done over the summer to get yourself ready for the season?
Over the summer was basically just getting myself into shape. A lot of running. That was the main thing, is being able to get up and down the field. As an attacking mid. I want to be able to be box to box all the time and just be a supporting player for my team. So a lot of conditioning, as well as just getting shots off and a lot of touches on the ball throughout the summer. So
obviously you're fortunate, as you can see to our right with both Riley and Alex. Not only are these two great soccer players, these are two great people. I've been fortunate to know Riley the last couple of years, and Alex got to know her over the season, and they are just great people. And that's what you want from your experience. I mean, again, only in your second year, and you've got two great leaders that are going to make sure not only that you're ready from the soccer side, that you're ready just for everything that's to come once you graduate from here. So talk a little bit about Riley and Alex and what they've done for you to get yourself ready. Again, these are two great leaders getting yourself ready for everything soccer and also outside of the field also.
Riley and Alex are just two great people. They are just great human beings in general, but also just the fact of like them coming in and also wanting a huge change and wanting to take this to like next level has really been really influential, especially for younger players. Like coming in and seeing that example already set for you, like coming in and knowing that like these are two great players, and Riley already being here and I've played with her in the past, it was just, they've done a great job and they've been amazing support for everyone that's come in.
Olivia, let's take a look at this roster right here. You know and have been there and done this with it. Of the 22 players, you've got 9 who are freshmen, and based off what we've heard from the other players, there is some really good talent that is up and coming. So who else, whether it be any of the freshmen or even some of the players from last year, do you feel like have to have a big year in order for this team to have continued and achieve success?
In my opinion, Alyssa, like both of them said, has really, like last year, she had a great season and everything, and just her work ethic. Also, as well as some of the freshmen, you have Fatima, who's coming in as a defensive mid, who's done a great job in these first 2 practices, as well as Addie Swallows and everything. She's done an amazing job, and just their work ethic, even all of them, like just seeing how well they work with us and just want to come and be here. So
You know, Olivia, we had the chance to, we saw just as you guys were, getting ready. You now have got a lot of different practices and drills, whether it be just in the field right to the next to the Student Activity Center or over at Newton Park. So far at this point, from what you've seen from the players, what have you been most impressed with at this point with some of the other players as you get ready for the season? I mean, August 27th can't come soon enough for you guys.
Yeah, I'm astonished by the shooting ability right now and everything. Like, the amount of beautiful shots we've been able to get off, and just being able to put pressure on like the defense in practices, and being able to get more shots off and get more goals during practices have just been such a great thing to see. So,
and then, Olivia, obviously talk a little bit about from your time at Lake Central. Obviously always a great school with great talent that it feels like every year you continue to see any of those soccer players go to different schools. Talk a little bit about your time from there, and especially being in the Newland Athletic Conference. I mean, that is one of the premier conferences in all of the state. So talk a little bit about from that experience to getting yourself ready for a great CCAC conference, especially that top tier. I mean, they challenge you each and every single day out.
Yeah, so definitely with Lake Central, like it being such a big school and competing against such great competition all the time has really like helped make that transition a lot easier for me, especially competing now and like at a college level. Just being there and being a part of that team also helped. And yeah, so.
And Olivia, we take a look at the schedule. We've had the chance to talk to Riley and Alex about it. Obviously, your non-conference, you got Huntington, as we've mentioned, then Great Lakes Christian, Alma, Manchester, Albion, then Anderson before you start conference play going up to Milwaukee against Mount Mary. And as I've mentioned before, you look at these last couple matches, Trinity Christian, St. Ambrose, Olivet Nazarene, Holy Cross, and St. Francis, Illinois. I mean, that is a true gauntlet for you guys. Is there any one particular match that you look at and you have circled in red Sharpie that you're like, I really, really want to beat these guys in my sophomore campaign?
I would have to go with St. Francis on that one and everything, especially with last year it being 2-1 pretty much entirety of the game, and last minute we're going as hard as we can trying to get a goal. We're pushing up, and then they end up getting another one on us. So I'm really excited to see what this game upholds in the future. So,
well, and Olivia, again, you've still got plenty of soccer left as you're only in your sophomore campaign, but what are some of the goals that you want to achieve? Again, whether it be statistically, whether it just be for the team in general, what are some of the goals that you have for this upcoming season? Again, I know you obviously score goals, get assists, get points. I know that's always the challenge, but what else do you want to see this team accomplish?
Obviously, personally, I would love to continue to grow and like get our name out there, be a second team, first team, CAC, obviously, as being like the first one. It's just an honor. And I hope that like being that first one, I can keep on getting my name out there and keep getting IUSB on the mark and everything. And also just for our team, I'm just so excited to see where we go and what this season upholds, just with our work ethic and seeing how everyone is just so driven this year.
And Olivia, kind of give you a wrap up here, and it's the open-ended question like I gave for Riley and Alex, and so here we go. The Indiana University South Bend Titans women's soccer team is going to be successful because, and what's the why?
The why is, I would have to say, just how driven we are, and just you can tell like the love for soccer is on the field and with us and everything. Like every single one of the new freshmen and current players, like we just want to keep improving and keep working. So,
well, Olivia, it has been a blessing just so far in your young career. We look forward to this upcoming season. As always, appreciate your time and looking forward to the season for you.
Thank you for having me.
Once again, Olivia Enyeart, sophomore sensation in the CCAC and for this IU South Bend team. And you can catch the women's soccer team every single home match at Newton Park in Lakeville, Indiana on RRSN.com. That's going to do it for IU South Bend Women's Soccer Media Day. Be sure to check out all of our interviews. We also have got IU South Bend Women's Volleyball on our website at RRSN.com and on our YouTube channel on Regional Radio Sports Network. So for all of us here at the Student Activity Center on the campus of Indiana University South Bend, my name is Tanner Camp, and thank you for tuning in to IUSB Women's Soccer Media Day here on the Regional Radio Sports Network.